Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Saxlingham. Yeah, we are here in the month of October, needing to remember we drive on the left side of the road. Yes, we're near, well, UK, I presume. Yeah, this just feels so wrong, but what is not wrong is look at the fall foliage. Beautiful. Now, what are we up to? Ooh, we know what we're up to. We should probably pull over. Let's pull over. And not because we're in a heap of trouble, but because I think we have a small problem. And that is, yes, our fertilizer, well, our seeder here, we are almost out of fertilizer. That is not good, with a good chunk of the field yet to go. And yes, we are going to have to finish this today. Otherwise, if we were to advance to the next month, we would be in trouble with a partially seeded field, and that would not be fun to deal with. So first things first, because daylight is going. In fact, maybe we'll slow down time just a little, just to keep us in the daylight in this very busy period of, finishing seeding this field. Which I wonder. Let's have a pause. Check this power chain thing. Not what we're looking for. Not a good thing. Sorry, not a helpful thing at the moment. I should be a little more precise in my language. But if we come down to cedars, I think it's this one that we have. No, this is the one we have. Sorry, of course, the big green one. 4.6 meters. Can we get something better? That would be nice. And actually, while we're here, let's just... Okay, you can add a distribution unit, which we have, but you can't make it go bigger. Oh, hang on. If I was to come here, there's no other options for similar... Okay, that's fine. So, 5. Well, that's way too expensive. That one is 8 meters. I think we could probably pull it, but it does not do fertilizer. But it is a direct seeder, which is pretty good. This one does both. Also a direct seeder. 6 meters. Also, just looking at the size of the storage, that one looks nice. I think that's new for this series. Ooh, that's a lot more affordable. Does it do all the same crops? Oh, but it does not do fertilizer. Oh, I've got these down here too. Let's look at the combinations. If I get this tank though, that's not a bad price. So I can do seed and fertilization. It's not a direct though. That one is. And the horsepower is much, much different. So, okay, the Bednar, that is leading the pack. But let's check out these two down here. This one is a direct seeder for 122. 6 meters, 20 kilometers an hour, only 200 horsepower. Versus this one. So you know what? Let's do it. This modded Horsch, or it's called Horsch. I think we'll come in and get this one. Do I need to spend extra? Oh, I might. Hang on. Oh, that's an extra 6,000 though. You know what? Maybe we'll come back to that one. Let's go to the Bednar. This one also has an upgraded option for 6,000. Okay, that gives me 2,400 seed, 3,000 fertilizer. Okay, let's just go back. That one. So 2,400, 3,000, right? 2,400. Somebody should be writing this down. Where's my admin assistant when I need them? Or my farm assistant? And why have things suddenly frozen. I don't know. Whatever it was, it has stopped being annoying. So this one, what were we saying? 2,400, 3,000. It does do a base of 2,000, 3,000. You know what? I think let's go with this one. We are going to go with the Bednar. Why not? We are going to buy it. And with that, I'm going to leave our materials here. And we're just going to zip down to the shop, get this replaced, and bring new big, let's say Big Bertha, but it's yellow. So maybe Big Bird, yellow, seeds. I don't know. Anyways, we're off to the store, and then we get on with seeding the field. Well, you can see me struggling here, and mistakes were made, but it's not allowing me to fill it. So I wondered if to fill things in, I could be hitting the wrong button itself, but I wonder if I had to unfold it. Oh, there we go. See? Which is going to make me a little frustrated. Oop, especially since I just released it by mistake. Okay. I'm going to have to be a little more precise, I guess. Maybe it's the front one. Okay, come on. Don't be sensitive. We're all friends here. Let's zoom in, see what the problem might be. Feels like it shouldn't be the back one. Pretty sure oh, there we go. I put fertilizer in first. That was the problem. But unfortunately, I was also trying to get these in, but it wasn't doing. It wasn't doing. That's a little frustrating. Might have to use a little brute force at some point, or apparently just bring these guys along for a ride. Come on. There we go. There we go. Sometimes you got to do what you just got to do. Now, I'm really hoping that going wider is going to be a good idea. And it might have been a better idea to do this last time, but let's also double check. What was I putting in this field? That would be a very embarrassing mistake to make. It is the barley. I was thinking it wasn't the wheat. It was not the wheats. So that is a good catch by me. Yay me. Now, we're going to have a bit of fun getting things rebalanced with the helper here, but it's going to be okay. And yeah, fertilizer, barley on the go. That is good news. So I think I'm in a position where I am going to set this back off on the helper. Why don't we do that for now? And away they go. It's not detecting the field. It might not like the fact that I've already started this. So let's just keep an eye on for a second before we walk away. I might have to finish this myself. See what it decides to do. I'm really hoping it just goes along this line, and then I'll have a little double bit to overdo. It is definitely on the struggle bus. Oh, look, it's not happy that I missed like 6 inches. That's what it's doing. Okay, it's doing its thing, ma'am. Please finish this off. Actually, let's just hang on. Let's also see what it does when it gets to this edge here where I had a different size. And it appears to be fine. Okay, we'll let that do its thing. This is the contract that we had on the go. So I can come in and complete that and collect it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So I should just also have a look what else we got on the go. Okay, so this is our other tractor that we have. I don't think there's anything we need to do else at the moment. Let's check our fields. Even though it's the same month, it's you know, I wasn't recording this one back to back. Let's check our weeds. Just here, that's fine. None on this field. And we do have a series of weeds here. So maybe what I should do, I'm going to go to the store, cut this guy off because I'm a tractor and what else he's going to do. I'm going to head to the store, swap out the liquid fertilizer for some liquid herbicide, and take care of the weeds in our other field here. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what's going on. It feels like a glitch. I could be doing something wrong. Occasionally, I do have chair to keyboard interface errors, otherwise known as sometimes ID10T errors. But the lines are only on the outside. Now, let's just pause for a second. And you saw me come in here to the helper mode. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just steering assist, one headland. But, oh, okay, did we get the lines? Now they're gone. So that doesn't make sense because it's a wide-ish machine, but not that wide. So I don't honestly know what's going on. Actually, in fact, now that I've done this, I'm going to move over a bit because at least I've gotten another line. So it's not bad, but definitely a little weird. You know what though? I'm gonna come in and I probably should set that off on a helper. Let's do that. See how they do. Because I want to pop over here. Need to make sure this is going well because night is upon us here. It's the month of October. But yeah, I think this was a good buy. I'm happy with this purchase because one, look at all the fertilizer in the tank. So I don't have to keep going back to refill, lose the time, be super inefficient, not good. In fact, what I did not look at before when we were here, 12 kilometers per hour versus 17, so it's faster. 6 kilometers per hour. And it can hold a total of 5,400 liters, which we're only at the 5,000 mark, where this can do 1,800. Yeah, great buy. And as well, this is a direct seeder. That, very, very happy with that purchase. Okay, still nothing new in for offer. That's fine. What I should do, because this has got to get done. Actually, hang on. Let's also see how well things are actually going with my interface errors. If I come into here, when we go to weeds, yeah, you can see it killed off a bunch. We missed a little. That's fine. But yeah, the helper decided to do its own thing there. But we'll come back, and I think we'll just let the helper do their thing at the moment. So maybe I could grab a very quick little contract, like field 5, field 6. I could grab those. They're very, very quick and close. Anything else that's suitable, very quick, and maybe even close to the store? The answer appears to be no. That's going to take a bit. We're not going to do that one at this point. And it had problems there last time, so I think we'll avoid that. So, you know what? Maybe what we'll do is we will borrow these items here, and I'm going to accept also this contract. So I have I really don't like when it jumps around like that, but field 5, field 6, we can do these lickety split with this tractor and bale wrapper and get a little extra cash and a better discount, I believe, with Walter. Pretty good here. Well, except for the fact I probably should not have backed up. And, oh, there we go. There we go. AI worker is done. So the question is, which one is that? Because we had 2 on the go, and I might have missed the other one saying they were done. Okay, this time we'll be a little smarter. We'll leave a little space between the 2. Now, part of the reason why doing these contracts is, should just quickly, obviously, ooh, what's going on over there? Somebody's having a party, and I'm not invited. Yeah, so apparently that's why I'm doing it, because I didn't get invited to the party. No, 1, extra discount, but 2, it's also a great way to check out the fields, as to whether these would be suitable for, purchasing. They're kind of small, like this one, actually, they're both kind of small, but, maybe, you know what? Maybe just leaving these as a grass field if I ever was to buy these. Now, I could probably merge them. I'm not sure with this map. I have seen some other content creators have problems with maps and removing bushes and, trees, but, well, especially bushes and fences. But we're not worried about that today. So, but for now, we're going to come in and go to the wrong menu. We're going to come in and collect these 2. Not big money, but quick and easy money for a discount. because I wouldn't mind trying to get a field, but it's unlikely to be quick and easy. Like this field here, do not have enough money. Oh yeah, I could easily tell. So 416 minus 104 is definitely going to be greater than my 140 in the bank. So there's not much we're going to be able to do. We're going to have to make some more money. And I think making money is going to be somewhat easy. Ooh, it's going to be even easier if I have a little checkup on this helper, because I have a feeling he's off doing work I don't need. Where are you? Yeah, you're done. That's fine. Okay, let's take over. That is fine. We'll fold this up and we can get off this field because I do want to move on to November just relatively quickly and see what we can start at the beginning of the month. When we've got rain inbound, well, rain inbound, it is inbound. Do have things to take care of down here as well, like getting our baler back. What else do we have here? We have our cultivator, which we could potentially sell, as well as lime. Does this actually, hang on, does this even need lime? Where are we? No, that's in good condition. That is good news. But next time, actually, should go back and look. I think I want to keep this field for the spring. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So we do have one other small field, and maybe that's what we do this month. But for now, we're going to get this up to the farm, and hopefully, well, actually, we'll double check. But the field that we have the helper on seeding should all be nice and done. Well, you could tell from my bad driving, I forget where the turn to my own farm is. I think that's at least the second time I've done that. And we're just checking. Yeah, that is done. It is good. So what we're going to do is we'll get off the field, although we'd be fine for the first month for sure. But what we're going to do is head over to the save game, apparently. Always the way. Come here and visit, and then we can take a little nappy nap. I think we'll wait up at 9 o'clock because it is the month of November. And we can have a quick check at the beginning. Okay, this power chain thing is still there. The top left harvester for vegetables. I don't think we're going to do vegetables. And a subsoiler. I don't think we need that. But what we do need is to have a look again at our crop calendar. So we are in November. Oh, there is nothing. Oh, wheat. I could put wheat in, and then think of what did I put in down here? I honestly can't remember. Was it here? Was it? Yeah, okay, that's canola. So if we come back to the crop calendar, so we planted barley. I can do wheat this month. That's all I could do. And then, I think what we're going to end up doing is in April, either sorghum or soybeans in the large field. Yeah, I think that is the game plan. So why don't we do ourselves here today this lovely little wheat field of ours so that we can get a good start on next episode. So, oops, that's probably a bad way to start. And this field is going to be a fun field in the sense that it's an oddball shape. And I will admit, I think early on, maybe after this next harvest of this field, this might become a production type field. Or if I could buy that field back there, a bit of both. Because part of this is really nice and flat. But the problem is too, is just reaching the field we just left when I have to get through. But you know what? That is future Sargon's problem. For now, let's just get the seeding on.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
You know. Sometimes it's just not fun to back stuff up. And I'm going to blame the fact that I don't have a rear view camera in my tractor. Not because I suck about this. It's just missing the rear view camera. Like that backup camera. It is one of the greatest inventions for the car. Probably slightly better than the heated steering wheels. Yeah, I live in a northern climate where we get snow in winter, and yes, the heated steering wheels are pretty much the bomb. So this is coming along pretty good. And you know what? Great purchase. The fact of the matter is I still have fertilizer left, although I probably should not go over what I did, because that is just wasting it. And yes, I've had some inefficient spins around the field, which really makes me want to change this field. You know, I could see putting some type of production in this corner back here. Maybe a burn or something. Just kind of straightening things out, getting rid of that very small little L shape, which is not fun. Not fun at all. But I have some ideas, because what I want to do is probably end up joining some of these fields, because this, at some point in the very, very near future, is not going to be efficient for us to harvest. It's quite small. Although maybe wood chips, that is an option, or maybe something like a sugar beet. I did pass on vegetables. I wouldn't want to do a large field of vegetables. Maybe potatoes. But still, what I am very much leaning towards is this little spot down here, putting something in. Maybe even before I harvest. I'm not sure. I don't think so, at least not in the short term, but it's always an option to take a big mulligan and go over things. But that is fine. Now, what is not fine has definitely been my driving. It has been horrendous. But for now, we just got a little bit more to go. Just on and off, on and off, on, then off. And the last little bits up here you can see. So it'll be fully seated. At least that's the plan until I realize after growth stage I missed a bit. But that would be on me. There's no helper here. 100% on me. So with that, I think it's a good time to end it. So hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.